Hello YouTube. Last time I did a video coming out to YouTube. This time I wanted to let you know about me coming out to my brother. I told him January 28th, Okinawan time. I believe it was still the 27th. It may have just started to be the 28th when I told him, for stateside where he is. And I told him over Facebook. It's not the ideal way, not the way that I wanted to tell him, but with the 13-hour difference time zone, it was kind of difficult to find time to Skype with him, and not sure when the next time I was going to be able to speak to him face to face and me feel comfortable. So I figured messaging him on Facebook would be the easiest way and the quickest way. So it wasn't a horror story, but it wasn't exactly how I imagined, how I thought it would be. After I told him, he responded with, I don't know what to say, I don't understand. I still love you, that'll never change, but like why? Then he brought something up from the year before we had joined the Marine Corps. Me and him had went to a discipleship program before we joined the Marine Corps, and in that program there were 3 other people, two guys and 1 girl, who had been gay and lesbian, and through the program they had gotten healed. I had contemplated the idea then, but it was a very hard struggle for me. I think the reason why it was so much of a struggle is because deep down inside I knew that I just couldn't hide who I really am. I couldn't live a lie. Not for anyone, not even for my brother. I couldn't live a lie. And it really sucks that it took me this long to realize that, but I'd say somewhat comfortable with myself. Comfortable enough to let others know, obviously. Not comfortable enough to let everyone know that is directly around me. There's only 3 people currently at my shop that know, but I'm getting there. I'm getting through it. I'm being more comfortable with myself. So, anyway, he, after bringing up the idea about the healing, he proceeded to tell me that he wasn't judging me or anything, but it was really a shock to him. And I told him, I didn't expect anything less other than a shock, but it kind of got to me that he would even throw out the healing idea. And we were both raised in a conservative Christian home. I decided to follow Judaism in my teenage years, but that's another story for another time. Our conversation is still somewhat in progress. He hasn't replied in a couple days. But the last reply that he did send, he basically told me that I would never be able to convince him that this is who I truly am. He still believes that I'm a straight person struggling with homosexual thoughts, and that with God's help that I can get through it. And I let him know that I'm not here to convince him that this is who I am. I'm just here to let him know. I wanted to let him know, hoping that he would have my back, so when I told my parents, I could feel comfortable. And not that he's bashing me or anything like that, but he is still in the mindset that this is a sin, and he's worried about my spiritual well-being, and I thank him for that. I mean, he loves me, and I know that. He's worrying about my spiritual well-being and whatnot. But that's not what I believe. Not anymore, anyway. And I just wanted to let him know that. But, he'll always be my brother, always be my best friend. We'll always love each other, and I still won't hide things from him. We've told each other almost everything since we were little. And I didn't want him to be, the second or third or fourth person, especially out of our family, but stateside mainly, to know, for me to come out to. Just hope that he'll come around and accept this, that this is who I truly am. And, yeah. Anyway, that was our conversation, basically. It was a very long conversation, but kind of crammed into about 6 or 7 minutes. And I want to thank you for watching.